Heck yeah, brand new tires.
Yeah, that's the newest part of it, the tires.
Hat and all.
Go get my straw hat. Shall we go
No.
get the straw hat?
That hat's the new look right there. Morning, guys. Brought my truck down to the shop. Barely enough room. Got Brandon stuff. Generators, sorting sticks, water boots. We're done with those for the year, thankfully. We may have left the torch on at my dad's. Don't even remember when we used it last, so it's been on for a while. And you know what that means. It means it's empty. We've got some little bottles that are just handy for throwing in the truck for trails or whatever you're working on. You don't have to load a great big heavy torch. We're gonna steal those, and got a sweet project today. Got a potato harvester. It's pretty cool. We're gonna go check it out. It needs a little work on the tongue. It's kind of bent, kind of broke, but it's fixable. Got a guy in town here that planted a bunch of potatoes, and it's about that time of year. So we're gonna help him. We're gonna get this thing fixed up so he can use it. Hopefully we can eat some potatoes. That'd be awesome. One of those is bound to have something in it that we can use. Whew. Oh yeah. Been a minute since we've dug those out, so hopefully they are full and we can use them. So let's cruise to Orderville. We'll check this tractor out. You guys are gonna like this. I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty old. It's pretty sweet. Oh, he's got her warming up. We're gonna back up to the shop here and get these bottles closer. Mostly because I'm lazy and I don't want to pack them.
Fired right up.
No ether.
No ether.
Good.
That's a nice tractor. It's an older one, but it's a nice
It's
one.
nicer than one I've got. I'd trade him.
I don't know. That's probably only 75 horse.
Let's see what we're looking at today. Have you seen him use this?
Nope.
Never have.
First time I've seen it.
The Spud 008. What year you think it is?
40s or 50s.
We may have to look one up on Tractor House.
It's old.
I mean, it makes sense how it works.
Right.
That hitch, that's not quite. Ooh. That factory weld?
No.
No.
It looks to me like he's got the wrong kind of drawbar on it. Drawbar rolls. So it's actually twisted the angle like that here, and then there was no weld on it, so it broke the weld off.
Well, whatever hitch was bolted on, as soon as it wasn't hooked together, it was too much for one side.
Right. We got to take and bend this side back down.
It's quite high, isn't
Maybe
it?
this side too a little bit.
That side's pretty flat. Jones. Is that a B, L, something? It's an old one. We're gonna have to go look it up, see what year it is. Heck yeah, brand new tires.
Yeah, that's the newest part of it, the tires.
You gonna drive this old girl?
I can't.
Back her in the shop, we'll unhook it.
Got a nice diamond tuck seat.
Oh yeah. Where's your straw hat?
Yeah, really.
Park brakes on, it looks like.
Yeah. Decide what all they got going on here.
Just rolling along, back in the 30s. 40s, I don't know how old we are. You joint's a little loose. That's not good. Part of our channel, Highway 89, is a community. We love our community, love the people in it. And old Ken, he's a neighbor. He needs some help. And I want to eat some potatoes. So
He's got lots of potatoes.
he's got a few around
Yeah.
for these parts. Idaho, probably's got nothing. But for here, he's got a few potatoes. So we're gonna need some heat, looks like.
Yeah, see if we can bend this back down to where it's the same level as this. And we can pull it together and put some decent weld on it. See if we can make it work.
If you look center line, this is rolled, but that's rolled up, but we're pretty, if we can get this one down and over.
That'll help a bunch. If we can get it down, we can put a bolt between those two and bolt it together.
Right, but we need it over. It needs to be in line.
Yeah.
So, I guess the biggest tool for this job is heat, right?
Yeah.
In the
Lots of
right
heat.
places.
Lots of heat in the right place.
I want to see this work.
Yeah, I'm
be
curious to
pretty
see
cool.
how it works. He said he dug it out of his dad's field up in Idaho, and it's been setting for 50 years, but it worked. He said it
Yeah.
worked for a minute till it broke that.
They just upgraded, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do. We're just getting geared up. There's a little settling left, so we're going to finish running this one out. Oxygen's empty. Gone. Done for. We'll switch this one. Got a great big pry bar. Getting any heat over here? A little bit. Yeah. Top quarter. All we're getting. To get the bottom, it'd be easier to heat the outside bottom. That is getting closer. Hoping that bottom corner would light up the thickest part of it right there. That's gone.
Clamp it.
Hold the hitch down a long ways. That hitch was in the air a mile. 2 clamps.
I think we got to take that out.
Where's
Still kind of rolls back that way. Well, this one's rolled.
That's
too,
because center line is right.
Yeah, that whole thing needs to come this way. I think we pull that out so we can rack it this way a little bit.
I think so. And then we can just set it back in and weld it in.
Yeah, looks like they're all square bolts but one.
Surely there's a few people who remember growing up with these, or their grandpas. Someone's probably put some acres on one of these at one point. That one's tight still.
Need a bigger crescent.
Well, it's kind of hot. Oh, got the nut. Surprised my pants aren't smoking. Sweet. Yeah, she's a little twisted.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll get us somewhere different anyways. Maybe better. Maybe just different. If we chain it around that truck, say what could we pull it to? Hoist? Pull it sideways? We may have to pull it out, put something against it, come along it, you know?
If we put a jack off of here and chain it there, and chain it there, and jack it, we'll pull it. We're gonna have to get creative.
Oh yeah, that took all of it out. It might just Go right over too.
We could come along right here and right there. Pull it this way. Pull that one this way. We'll have to heat it again.
Because you need. This one's really not too bad. It's close. If that wasn't welded on the band, that would help. Because that's kind of hindering pushing right there. Be nice to get in there and grind that up first, but we're just gonna have to 70-18.
Yeah.
Just some stick rod.
Hey.
Put a chain around that.
Gotcha.
Bend anything right there?
I don't know. Get that back.
We gotta get that pop.
There you go.
Wait, put a bolt in it now. What do you guys think? That's almost center, not quite. It's lined up again.
Yeah, it's in a row.
It's not quite dead center, but awful close.
That
Go a
bolt's
little.
gonna be too long. Well, that's good.
It's not quite center yet.
There you go.
I was watching an Instagram. The guy was putting a fan on,
Let's see one of your crescents.
and he had the motor running,
Yeah,
and he just held the fan up till it caught and let go, and it sucked it in.
good way to lose your fingers, probably, huh?
You just let go quick, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty intense, but it worked. I wouldn't recommend it. Weld catching. It was catching. Could go a hair
It needs to go down.
down. And I think that side just rolled. Got it pretty tight. Give us some movement. I think it's sitting on the weld though. It snagged it, popped past. Yeah, it's sitting on weld.
So we got to get rid of all that weld to get it down where it goes. That looks good right there, though. I think if they'd have pulled that together and bolted it when they welded it, it would have helped.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we got to cut that weld out. There you go.
Just that weld was
Wow.
binding on itself.
Okay.
We'll have to just cut it.
Probably get a cutoff wheel in there
Or just
and cut it. I think we're pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Tighten it back up. You gonna pop under?
Yeah. Okay.
A little more.
I think we're close.
It's under your knee.
Why not the square?
Well, we have a socket that fits these.
Oh,
I think we can deal with that now. 70-18, that bugger in there now.
I think so. All the way.
I'm impressed that you got that back up.
It took a lot of heat.
Does that diminish the strength of it?
If we threw some cold water on it, it would. It'd make it so hard it'd be brittle. It'd break it.
But you let it cool.
We're just letting it cool. It should be good. And then we'll put this piece back in there after we get that welded.
Hopefully we can tack weld this in with the come along on still. It'll be right in the dang way.
Was that there before?
Uh-huh.
It's just shifted and twisted, and
It'll probably be a little different spot,
we'll have to
but it'll be there for life.
just a different angle. So stick welder, we went with the portable. She's fired up running in the shop. So we just opened the door. It's easier. We don't stick weld unless it's stuff like this or outside.
Right.
You gonna send it?
Understand that. All welded on the back and then across the front, and then we'll have to lift it up. Get out there and weld it off.
Yeah.
I think you just put 2 bolts in them and leave them in. They'll hold it.
I think so. I think it should be good. That won't be bad. Nice. There was some weld there at one time, just in the wrong places.
Wrong spot.
Right? Oh, we'll have to finish this one too.
Oh,
Just for future reference.
That'll help it to not twist so bad.
Yeah. And then right over the top.
That's a big gap. 60 pin at first. Well, I think we pretty well got it welded. Welded the other side a little bit too, because it was broke. Yeah, it's all welded up underneath. Now we just gotta put the triangle back in it, and we're probably gonna have to heat it a little to do that. So I'll unhook the rest of this stuff.
Weld in what we can, and then we'll heat it and clamp it. Right?
I think so. Let's clamp it right there. Now I think we weld that side in, and then pull. Then we just got to heat the one side.
I like it.
Okay.
That'll put some strength back in it.
That'll be stronger than it's ever been, probably.
Well,
Since he's had it.
Yeah.
Ken's had it.
that'll be good.
It was probably
Nothing will move.
It was probably kind of like that from the factory, and then they broke the hitch, and so they put this
on.
it, and now it changed it.
Right. Oh well. It's coming together. I like it. Once you weld it, that'll be half the heat anyways.
Yeah.
Right? You tell me when. I guess when you're welding, it's good. Weld what you can, and then we'll get a torch. It stood that side up though.
Yeah, pull it back up.
I like that. Well, that worked, right?
Yeah, I think I want to roll that in right there. Well,
If it won't hit over there. Needs more heat.
I'm thinking maybe a hand.
Perfect. I like
Do
it.
that.
Weld it.
Oh, what good.
Turn that noisy thing off, would you? Whew.
Yeah, that thing's noisy,
Yeah.
but it sure works good.
Puts the heat out.
It'll make a weld out of it.
Well, the only thing we've got left is to straighten
How do you straighten that?
Put it in the press.
press.
Press it.
We'll get all the grease off and get that straight, get it sliding again. And then I wish we could try it out.
Yeah.
We may
Run it down and run it through the field.
we may have to
Run it
go.
up through Lee's garden, right?
Yeah, you can
We
just
could.
go over there and
Heck
There you
yeah.
go.
see if there's any rocks left.
Pick the rocks out, not the
Yeah.
potatoes. How you pulling? Whew.
A little bit. Not too hard. I don't want to pull you over.
Right.
No old man strength. There's where it's bent right
Right.
there.
We'll just press it in one spot and it'll work. Let's see here. Right there. Will you look? Make sure that's right.
Let me grab a straight edge. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Let me shuffle my hand a little. 30 years ago.
Yeah, I built this. I needed one, and I look at some that they sell in the stores, and they were so cheap that I just built this one. And it has got a lot of use. We're on our second jack.
All right. A little more.
Tell me when.
One more, because it's going to bounce back. Okay.
It come back. It's off.
Let's go try it. Give that a whirl.
Gotta go a little bit more.
That's farther. It was only going to there before.
Right there.
So right.
Right there.
Yep. It's got a high spot.
Okay.
Let's go fix that. Well, you ready to go farming? Oh yeah. Welder hat and
Go
all.
get my straw hat. Shall we go
Nah.
get the straw hat?
That hat's the new look right there.
The welding hat.
That's it. Alrighty. That slides again. That's a bonus. You're hooked. Let's go farming. That make you want to go try it?
Yeah.
Me too. It's noisy. We'll have to get a hold of him when he's using it. Go watch him.
We can go up Frank Lee's garden,
He said the weeds plugged it bad.
but most of us don't have weeds on it. We should go try it.
How's your garden? Is it plowed up good?
Half of it is.
Part of it?
Yeah, part of it.
Maybe we'll go see if it'll shuffle some dirt. Yeah, if it'll shuffle a little dirt, it'll work. As long as the hitch stays welded together, right?
Right.
We're testing the welds. We're not curious. We're testing the welds.
It's a field test.
Yeah.
In the field.
If your welds break, you're fired. A little lower. I wonder if our bolt's too tight so it won't let it drop.
It's got
Nope.
adjusters on here that
Is-
only let it go so long.
Is that swivels?
Oh, there you go. That probably lets it down. There he is. He can show us. How do you let this down for you? Oh, there you go.
They found this old digger, and as far as I know, there's a mechanic at one of the mines that kind of rebuilt it or kind of worked it over to get it
Right.
running.
Really?
They used it for 3 or 4 years, and then it's just set in the shed. So we decided to try playing with potatoes again.
That's awesome.
So my guess is, Lee, what's your guess?
Well, you said as old as I was, so it's got to be 80.
That would be my guess. Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
When it was new and they'd made it, it was probably quite a machine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot better than a shovel.
So you're saying you're in better shape than this?
About the same.
About the same. Right on.
You need
So-
a good welding job.
So how do you catch the potatoes on the back? Just
Just throw them on the
Don't
ground.
manual, pick them up off the ground.
dump them on the ground and catch them later.
It's a good job for kids.
Oh yeah.
That's what we wondered. I was thinking it'd be sweet if you could pull something, just spit them into a cart, but
Well, you still get a little bit of dirt, clods. Yeah.
Right.
awesome.
Like I say, it's better than a shovel.
Oh yeah. Old as you are. Well, grease it up. It's got 40 more in it. Your Fab Rat's approved right there.
Almost.
That's a good looking hat.
That is.
That is a good hat. They're good hats. Well, what'd you think of the tractor?
I think he should trade it to us for something. That's a nice tractor.
Control the depth on it. That thing worked good.
I was kind of impressed how it worked. Ingenuity, 80 years old.
Yeah,
If it's as old as Lee, yeah.
it works good. Well, let's get back at something else productive here.